Well, the Byron Tigers have done everything you could want from a high school football team in recent years, except win a state championship. But boy, did they come close last season.
Yeah, they came up just short in the 3A championship game. They entered this season ranked #1 in the state in 3A. The Tigers opened up at Winnebago Friday. Byron was up 7-0 with about 30 seconds left in the first, and it'll be Ben Carlson who finds Ian Palzakil somewhere in that pile enough for a touchdown. They'd get the extra point, too, to lead 14-0. Later, Bago's quarterback Zach Johnson scrambling to find someone took a little too long there because Isaac Stickler and company take him down for the sack. Same score at the Tigers' own 15-yard line. Carlson connects with Drake Snodgrass, and there is no one stopping him. He goes all the way for a touchdown. Snodgrass rushed for 187 yards. Stickler had 137. That helped the Tigers cruise past the Indians for a big 50-3 win. There's a lot of optimism at Stillman Valley this season. That's where the Cardinals hosted the Dixon Dukes. Stillman led 14-0. It was third down. Chad Gehrig finds Dylan Showers, who's taking it 33 yards to the end zone, but not without hitting our photog. That was me. It happens, folks. They get the extra point, too. Later, it's Dixon's Jacob Schaefer with a pass to Nathan Long. He picks up some yards until Jacob Sigwards rams into him to take him down with the same score at about midfield. It's Gehrig who goes deep, and he connects with Joe Kuthi for the touchdown. Gehrig threw for 109 yards and 3 touchdowns. Kuthi bringing all 3 of them home. The Cardinals took down the Dukes 37-12 in their season opener for the 2nd straight year.
You took that hit and you just kept on rolling. I am so impressed. Is the other guy okay?
So I hear.
All right,
yeah.
You're looking pretty good. So, wow. All right, in other big Northern Conference games, it's North Boone over Mendota 19-7. Genoa Kingston blanked Rock Falls 40-0. And Lutheran took care of Oregon 43-15. The
Forreston Cardinals have won 3 state championships in the last 5 years. Last year, one of the teams they hurdled in the playoffs on their way to a championship was the Dakota Indians.
That was a fantastic quarterfinal game that saw Forreston hang on to win by 2 points. As fate would have it, the Cardinals and the Indians were staring each other down on opening night at Dakota. First quarter, it's Jordan Neuschwander, who has all sorts of speed, great track. In fact, he's the 100-meter champion in the NUIC. He goes 28 yards for that TD. Evan Riggle, solid run. The Indians will take that kind of a run every time. Nice yardage, move those chains. On to the second quarter, Dakota's still with the football. And watch Quentin Heilmeyer break free downfield, and pass was slightly underthrown, but it's still a huge hook up there. Dakota's still with the football. Lucas Sutherland going to come up and make a solid tackle. It's Jordan Neuschwander who makes the tackle on Sutherland, and he has some help there. Forreston controlled this game, and the Cardinals go on to win 30-12. Joining us now on the Sports Connection hotline is Forreston head coach Kyle Zick. And Kyle, if I would have told you going into this game that your guys would win on the road 30-12, I'm guessing you probably would have taken it. How good are you feeling about this victory?
Yeah, definitely feel good about being able to come out of there with a win. Dakota is a very, very well-coached team. They're fundamentally sound, and we made we were lucky to get out of there with that margin of victory, especially with the amount of turnovers that we had. So, we got a lot of things to fix, but definitely happy to get out of there with a W.
So, was it a bend but don't break performance by your defense in this game? How would you describe it?
Well, it kind of turned out that way. I can't say it was necessarily a plan or anything like that, but Dakota was having some success moving the ball, but when it got closer to the end zone area, we were able to kind of tighten things down a little bit and able to get a few stops there.
Well, there are some areas to clean up, I'm sure, but there were also a couple areas of your team's performance that really pleased you?
I was proud of our fight that we had, and the fact that when things weren't going well, when mistakes were made, the kids were there for each other, which was great to see. Those things we can build on, and becoming more of a cohesive unit, being a better team, is key to us being able to kind of reach the goals that we have. So a lot of good things today, definitely. We definitely have a lot of work to do tomorrow at film, too.
Dakota coach Joe Free told us a couple weeks ago that he wanted his offense to give opposing defenses a lot of different looks this season, different formations and schemes. Did you see much of that?
They had several. You know, they have their tight formations and then they have their spread formations, and so they threw a lot of stuff at us. And you know, we stuck with our rules. The kids did pretty well adjusting to everything. You know, the first game's always interesting. You kind of you have an idea of what you are, but you never really know until you go and hit someone else. And so we found out a lot about ourselves tonight, and pretty happy about it. And hopefully we can build on it moving forward.
One challenge of coming off a state championship is getting the kids to put that in their rearview mirror and moving forward with a clean slate the next season. So how good of a job have your guys done at that?
You know, we've done pretty well, but we haven't shied away from it because, you know, the kids all have it in the back of their mind, so we talk about it openly, about the challenges of being that team coming back and understanding what happened last year, and understanding that you just have to play your best game at the end of the year. I mean, we still reference it. We don't shy away from talking about things like that. So, but we also know that, oh man, we're a ways away from where we need to be. We're not even in the area code right now. But we'll get better.
Our thanks to Coach Zick for joining us on the Sports Connection. For more NUIC action, we head to Durant.
That's where the DuPac Rivermen hosted Amboy, and DuPac's thinking this could be a very good year for them. DuPac here with a deep ball, and it's Trey Stifter downfield who hauls it in. DuPac now showing they can be a balanced attack too. They're going to run it this time, but it's the same guy, Stifter. Can he turn the edge? He does. Nice run. He's into the end zone there for the score. And DuPac's going to go on the attack one more time after they do a little celebrating. And guess who gets the ball again? Stifter one more time. Look at him. Great vision, right? He knew there was nothing up the middle, and then a nice juke move there, and then the stiff arm, and he pretty much did it all on this one play. He even gets into the end zone for the touchdown, I believe. And, well, on the next play they will. It's Bryce Cook who scores there with the touchdown. He made it there easy. DuPac looking strong, winning it 58-7. Also in the NUIC, Lee Wynn took down EPC 50-6. East Dubuque blanks AFC 26-0. Stockton took care of Milledgeville 26-8, and West Carroll beat Galena 22-20.
Highlights of Rochelle's opening game at Pekin are next, and later we'll name our Week 1 MVP.
Right now we turn back the clock with our flashback segment. It was September 20th, 2013. 3-0 Lutheran, led by sophomore running back James Robinson, took on 3-0 Winnebago. Lutheran was averaging 50 points per game. Bago averaged 40 a game. There were some offensive moments in this one, like Lutheran's Kendall Lawson throwing a pair of touchdown passes, such as this one to Zach Zanello. Lutheran led 14-7 at halftime, but the Bago defense did a solid job of bottling up Robinson, and Bago's offense put 21 points on the board in the second half, 7 coming on the spectacular run by Nolan Peterson. Sean Ward and Michael Pate each had over 100 yards rushing, and Bago went on to post a 28-22 win to go to 4-0.